today's latest adventure, I bought a cord of wood from a guy off of Marketplace, and when he showed up in a van. I don't know, weird, right? One of those little minivans, like a Ford Freestar or something like that. And it also had a mini trailer on the back of it. And I'm like, okay. So he pulls in, and I look at it, and I'm like, hey man, that's not a cord of wood. And he goes, oh, there's more in the back. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see. So they back up to where I want the wood dropped off, and well, they start unloading it, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't think that's a cord. It's close, but I don't think that's an actual cord. So as they're unloading it, I'm stacking it to verify, and a cord's measurements are 4 feet wide, 4 feet tall, and 8 feet long. That is a cord. That is 128 cubic feet, and that's how you know. So as I'm stacking it, he assures me, oh, it's a cord. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm sure. I mean, no disrespect for you at all. I just want to know that what I'm getting from you is the right amount. And if it is, cool, man, I'll keep buying more stuff from you. And I probably won't even check after that, because that's how you build rapport with people. You make sure that what you're getting is the right amount and it's correct. And even like if it was me, if I was doing dealings like that, they would get more, so they know that I'm being honest and I'm being favorable towards their interests, because they're paying for something from me. And I respect people's time and money. So as I'm stacking it, he's like, yeah man, it's a cord, talking confidently. And then as I'm starting to continue to stack it, because I almost gave up a couple times because of his confidence, he's like, no, I need to stick with it and make sure. So as I'm getting further down the pile, I can start to see, like, yeah, this isn't a cord. It's close, but it's not quite. So he's like, yeah man, I got other stuff going on. He starts talking real like jittery, kind of getting nervous. So I says, I mean, if you're sure you don't mind me stacking it without your eyes on it, like you trust that I'm not going to steal the wood that you gave me and claim that there's less than what there is, then sure, yeah, here, I'll pay you and you can go. So it was $225 a cord from him, and I gave him $230 because there was talks about getting a second cord. And he goes, do you want a second one? I said, yeah, if this one turns out to be an honest cord, absolutely, yeah, I'll have you come back and drop off another one, and no problem. He goes, oh yeah, no worries, man. If it's not the right amount, I'll make it right with you. I'll come back and drop off whatever you're missing and stuff like that. I'm like, perfect, sweet, man, appreciate it. But that's what they all say. They always say that they'll make it right, they'll give you the right amount, they'll refund, whatever it is, whatever to get the money. Yeah. So I continue stacking, and once when I finished, it was 4 feet wide, 3 feet tall, and 8 feet long. So it's close, very close. So it's just a foot low on the height. That's quite a bit of wood. That's not like 2-3 pieces. That's like 16 to 20 pieces of wood, and that's a lot. That's a lot of wood. So if you do the math, it's roughly about 3/4 of a cord. So I messaged him. I sent him a picture. I'm like, hey man, we're a little bit short. It's only 3 feet tall. You owe me a little bit of wood. And nothing. He didn't reply. I'm like, all right, I kind of expected that, but I had a little bit of a benefit of the doubt in him. And so next day I messaged him again. I'm like, hey man, let me know when you want to come by and drop off the rest of that wood. He sees it. Nothing. I'm like, okay, I mean, maybe you're busy, maybe you got something going on, I don't know, sure, whatever, that's cool, just make sure to get back to me. Typically I give people a week. I think a week is enough time to make right on somebody's wrong, especially when you know that yeah, at least a response anyways. So I waited another day, and I was like, it's kind of starting to bother me. So I messaged him. I'm like, hey man, you said you'd give me back you make it right. It's starting to look like you're not going to be a man of your word, which isn't a good thing, because your word is all you have. Like as a man, as a person, if you give someone your word, you're going to follow through with what you say you're going to do, and that's how you're in a good rapport. And yeah, read it, nothing. I'm like, okay, you're pissing off the wrong people, man. I will find you over a couple pieces of wood, and I will show up to your house to get those couple pieces of wood. Something as minuscule as that. You tell me you're going to do something, you better follow through with what you say you're going to do, or I'm going to make sure that you do. So yeah, he pissed me off enough, and I started looking for him. While he was here, he gave me enough information to roughly determine where he was, and after a little bit of looking, I found him. So I am going to go and see him here in a couple days, and make sure I get my wood that he owes me, because I will come after you for things as small as wood or rocks or really anything, and you owe me. I'm gonna come get you. Yeah, hopefully things go well in my favor. and I get to my wood, and he goes about his business and stuff like that. And yeah, so this is part one. Stay tuned for part two.